Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video for y'all. Y'all, y'all say thank y'all for I just support my channel and supporting my content I bring to y'all. Make sure y'all keep on. I just support my channel and like my content. Yeah, my channel is I said reach 81 subs, but y'all very glad my channel it's doing well, doing good. So make sure y'all, keep on supporting my channel and, everything be good. So, the video I'm talking about today is the rise and fall of the Centennial Hill, known as the Rose Supperclub in Montgomery. The video I'm talking about how the club was a well-known club in Montgomery, how it was shut down, and why there was, on why the legend Dobie was killing the club. So here we go. The Rose Supper Club was once a club to people go for fun in Montgomery, and back in the day, the club was known as Type Flight at the time. This club was located downtown Montgomery in Highland Avenue, to where people go to for parties and for rappers who come to perform. But at the time, it was known as a gentleman's club for adults, but really it was known as a kickback club in Montgomery. So the Rose Supper Club was a place to be. But myself, I did read in a club, but the club was, I said, for everybody I should go to. Over the years, the club was getting too out of control, to a point where they were, I said, get to fights, and people be shooting in outside the club. And it was some incidents in ties, and I said back in the 2000s. The club seemed to have a lot of problems with people start to fights and lack of security. And I said back around 2006, the club was experiencing a lot of shootings, to where I say like two white boys got into argument or something, with some guys, and it turned to the gunplay. And so the white boys had went back to the car and got got a AK-47, and it started to shoot at the victims. And you know a couple guys got injured in the shooting. And so the city of Montgomery decided to have it shut down for safety reasons. But I said, but after the years, the club became a death trap. And I said the club, I said, became a death trap and became a threat to the whole city of Montgomery, but the whole community. But back then, they have it. I say weapon again. You know, it's back around time 7. Montgomery rapper Noise Shawty was, of the Deuce Conrad group. He was shutting the club. Over the beef that happened, and they could have been avoided. But in the club, owner felt like, um, you know, I think felt like the club kind of, I said, we're losing money, because of the conflicts and the problems that is affecting the club. But some clubs in Montgomery can be out of control, to where the clubs around here be shut down. And and so as people be losing um business license, or have their license revoked for having the club open. I think it's because if like if you um I say, if someone is from the west side of town who be with, I say, over a person who from the I said north side of town, means the things started to get worse. Like I said, more people started to get into more fights, and to where it could be gunplay. But the Centennial Hill Club was as known as the Rose, had changed the name to Centennial Hill. Um, um, I said they have a better name for the club, but the club was open again for a short while, but until more things started to happen, for fights and shooting. Back around I said around 2013, Dobie was a rising rapper in Montgomery for his hit song, the Find Out song. He was tragically killed by his homeboys. I said 3 guys started shooting in the club, striking Kevin Johnson and the late OB. And the other dude was injured but had, you know, I said what found dead, but Derek Thomas was charged with his murder, and Jason McWilliams was charged, and 3rd suspect was charged with the murder. But in the city had enough of the club, and yeah, the fella one had. Yeah, I said the whole city one had the club shut down permanently because of the incident. The club was, you know, that's kind of death trap in the rappers and how it affected the city. But yeah, I feel like the club was kind of a death trap because people, you know I said like I said it's starting to get to a fights in the club and how this club was kind of more I said got a bad I think the club got a bad reputation of it how this season like I think the club I felt the club was kind of more of a I said death trap and how people can kill but like yeah. And Montgomery do got a lot of clubs around here, that could be, violent go to, like especially like if somebody beef with somebody who from the, I said from west side of town or I said somebody, I say who be with, I said a person from the west side of town or it could be the east side of town or north side of town, but like people might want to like, start the beef or things turn to violence, but yeah, I think this club I say it was once a good club for people to go to, but now I said now it turned to a a place for murder, killing going on. But yeah, I feel like this club was known to be a death trap for people though. Like like the people was killed in the club, and and now Shada was killed '07 to when I believe now Shada was going to this the anniversary. I saw this rap group called this current rap group and how this dude, started shooting and and I showed how this dude, had killed him in the club all because of beef going on. Like Montgomery, you know, my city do got a lot of beef going on with like parts of town. People, you know, basically don't wanna I say hold on. I say like go inside town to where it be violent, but like people who beef with somebody who from north side, south side, and I said west side town could be how people is trying to like be much more I said aggressive and violent to people though. Like those want to like solve beats with guns, how they want to shoot at and close, but I feel like this club was a death trap for people, rappers and stuff, but like yeah, that's the reason why they shut it down, because of I say beef going on, fighting going on, a lot of incidents be happening in the club. Like some club Montgomery can be, violent and not such being because you gotta, always be aware about. I say, your surroundings of people in the club. The vibes of the club can be like vibes. It can become I say keep it. Yeah, I say it can be more come I say more different than the clubs. It could be like safe being, but like I said, Club Montgomery can be violent or because people, I say, don't want to have some type of common sense to be. I said, how to behave in the club and how to be, civilized people. But like I said, Montgomery do have a crime problem based in the clubs. Like the clubs can be kind of more like crowded. Folks want to come in, folks want to like buy drinks in the club and dance and perform. But yeah, I feel like the club is kind of well known for death and murder. But yeah, I think my city Montgomery tries best to, have shut down for the fact that where people don't want to like, go club it no more because the incidents and stuff happen. But like, once you get to beef with somebody in the club, like things might go on. They might want to fight. Yeah. But I think about how people do like yeah, I think Montgomery, has a problem of I say controlling crimes, or trying to like solve conflicts, especially uh the club scene, I said cluster Montgomery can be, worse, how they don't, solve, you know, somebody who does shoot in the club, how they should find the person who did the killing. But yeah, I think homicides could start in the club too. Like, somebody who get killed in the club is thought over beef and territories. But yeah, I think the gangs, start to come in the club and trying to, start beef. But yeah, I feel like the club, Montgomery clubs, like the Rose Club, I say it was once a club to be, a club where it can have, I said a lot of people basically trying to have fun in the club, and somehow they see things happening on somebody. I said, yeah, I said somebody who gets a beef, a fight with somebody, and things start to like, turn the gunplay, and how somebody gets shot in the club and killed. But yeah, I felt like this club was known to be as a death trap club for people who is rappers. Yeah, I believe rappers come to like and I think people come to out of town to Montgomery to perform. Like some of the clubs have rappers, getting in jail for their chain, getting exposed by people, or they getting, I say getting in fights at the club, I don't know, but like some club Montgomery, yeah. So I feel like I feel like the club Montgomery can have a lot of rappers come to Montgomery to perform into where they can, I said, can get like chain I just can't get exposed, or having their whole jury snatched off, and they may kind of cause the club to be shut down, because things might happen in the club to where people might want to have shut down for a reason, to where people don't want to have nothing in Montgomery. Like Montgomery just have nothing. I said do really just go to the club and fight. But yeah, I feel like the club Montgomery is can be violent place to go to, especially like if you don't have nothing to do, especially like if you just trying to start mess. But yeah, so I feel like the club was once a club that, I don't know, yeah, yes, a club is kind of more of a good club to it was a good club for people to go to, but now it turned to a death trap place, to where W was killed, and I shot was murdered, and somehow the club was, it was a club that we can't have a lot of curse to where people who don't want to go to the club no more, or how people getting killed, over the security, trying to protect the rappers. But yeah, I feel like the we was killed because how beef started. Yeah, I said how beef had started with him in the club, how he was shot in the leg, how he bled to death. But yeah, I feel like the death had affected Montgomery though. But so yeah, I think his death affected Montgomery as a whole. But so I just feel like the club is it's kind of over their truck. So but so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So peace. I'm out here, and take care.